I see this happen at classes all the time, and that is people have long hanks of cordage and they have to tie something out, and then when they get to their tie out point, they cut their cordage. And then they have these hanks of cordage that they're weird lengths and they don't know what to do with it. So today I'm going to show you a very quick, simple way that you can take your entire hank of cordage and tie it off from point A to point B, and point B being the ground with a tent peg. So we have our hank of cordage pulled out, and I know this is about where I want my tent peg. So I'm going to drive that into the ground at about 45 degrees. Okay, so I have my little stump of my tent peg sticking out. Now we have the hank of my cordage. So instead of trying to tie a knot or having to cut this or pull it out any further, we can do something really simple. We're gonna bring this line around our tent peg and pull tension on it. And now we're gonna wrap this line around, okay, making sure it goes underneath each wrap. So we're just gonna do that 3 times. So I wrapped around the tent peg 3 times, and then I'm gonna come to the back side and I'm just gonna add a loop. So a very simple loop like this over the top once, and pull it, and then another loop over the top. Again, this can be as sloppy in there as you want, because what's ultimately happening now is that these lines that we just tied over the top of the initial line is holding that in place. So at this point then we have a good strong tie out. Now, even though that's a little bit sloppy, I can pull this as hard as I want. I'd either break the tent peg or it would rip out of the ground, and this isn't gonna go anywhere. So it's just a quick, simple, easy way to tie your tent pegs off. And we didn't have to do anything with our cordage. My whole hank is still there. I just stopped the line where I needed it. And then to get this off, really easy, just work that with your fingers back and forth, and it'll just untie quick, easily, and efficiently. And that's it, utilizing your whole hank of cordage, not needing to cut it, using it with a tent peg, and then you can just recover it, pull your tent peg out, take your cordage off of whatever tarp or tie out you had it on, and you're good to go. So it's just another way to do things. There's 1,000 different knots that would get the same job done, but I use this method all the time, especially when I'm shooting videos and I'm just instructing. I don't want to keep cutting cordage in every situation I'm in. So I grab the hank of cordage that I have that might be 20, 30 feet, and even if I need a 6-foot pull out, I could do this, tie it off to the ground, and I'm good to go. So this was Dan Wollach of Coalcracker Bushcraft. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, check us out at coalcrackerbushcraft.com. Till the next video, stay in the woods.